Hi, and welcome to the Sanctuary, a quiet place for cozy stories, soft moments, and peaceful escapes. I'm Jennifer Chelsea, and tonight, you don't need to rush anywhere. You can leave the noise of the day outside for a little while, and just stay here with me. Whether you're trying to sleep, relax, or simply feel a little less alone, I'm really glad you found your way here. You can find me on YouTube at Jennifer Chelsea and on Instagram at JenniferChelsea1. And if you'd ever like to support the Sanctuary, you can visit jenniferchelsea.com. Now, get comfortable, take a slow breath, and let tonight's story begin. The Animals of Moonveil Forest. The forest was glowing again, not brightly, not loudly, but softly, like the woods themselves had fallen halfway into a dream. Moonveil flowers had begun blooming all across the forest floor. Tiny pale blossoms glowing silver beneath the spring moonlight, and deep within the woods, the animals of Moonveil Forest were gathering. "You're late!" Clover the rabbit came bounding down the trail, paws kicking up flower petals behind her. "The festival's starting tonight, and nobody's ready, and Moss is asleep again." From above, a sleepy voice drifted down from the branches. "I was meditating." Clover blinked. "You were snoring?" A few soft laughs rippled through the forest. Near the stream, Fern the deer lifted her head gently from the flowers. "Let him rest a little longer. Spring only arrives once a year." The forest breeze carried the scent of rain and wildflowers through the trees. Fireflies floated lazily through the air, tiny golden lights dancing between the branches. Tonight was special. It was the Spring Glow Festival, the one night each year when the entire forest stayed awake beneath the moon. Puddle the frog suddenly splashed out from the stream. "I found more moonberries." He held up a tiny leaf overflowing with glowing blue berries. Clover gasped dramatically. "You found the good ones? Like the very good ones? Oh, this changes everything." Fern laughed softly beneath the trees. The forest felt peaceful tonight, safe, like every creature belonged exactly where they were. But then, the wind shifted. The animals grew quiet. Far beyond the trees, something moved. Not dangerous, not frightening, just unfamiliar. Clover's ears twitched nervously. "Did you hear that?" Another rustle. Slow footsteps against leaves. Moss finally opened one sleepy golden eye. "Oh." Clover turned quickly. "What does ah mean?" But Moss only looked toward the dark trees calmly, and from the shadows, a figure slowly appeared. Large paws, golden eyes, light tan spotted fur, glimmering beneath the moonlight. The leopard stepped silently into the clearing. The forest became completely still. Puddle hid halfway behind Fern. "There's no leopards in Moonveil Forest." The leopard lowered its head slightly. Not threatening, only tired, quiet, watching. Fern stepped forward first, gentle as always. "You've traveled very far, haven't you?" The leopard nodded once. For a moment, nobody spoke. Then, unexpectedly, Moss gave a small, sleepy smile. "I was wondering when you'd finally arrive." Clover spun around dramatically. "You know her?" The owl blinked slowly. "The forest told me someone was coming." Puddle stared. "The forest talks to you?" "Only when everyone else stops interrupting it." The leopard finally spoke. Its voice was calm and soft, yet mysterious, almost like distant rain. "I didn't come to disturb your festival." Fern lowered her head kindly. "Then why did you come?" The leopard looked out across the glowing flowers, and just oh so slightly, her voice softened. "I think I came here to rest." Silence settled gently around the clearing, comfortable silence, the kind where nobody needed to prove anything. Clover slowly stepped closer, very slowly, then finally smiled. "Well, if you came to rest," she pointed dramatically toward the glowing flowers, "then you came to the right forest." Soft laughter spread through the group again. Even the leopard smiled a little, and as the moon rose higher above Moonveil Forest, the animals gathered beside the stream together, listening to the spring wind move through the trees, watching as the fireflies drifted like tiny stars, safe exactly where they were. And soon enough, they began preparing for the Spring Glow Festival. As the fireflies drifted softly through Moonveil Forest, the leopard lifted her golden eyes toward the distant hills beyond the trees. Far away, warm summer air was beginning to move through the valleys, carrying the scent of wildflowers, sun-warmed stone paths, and the quiet feeling that somewhere another story was already waiting to begin. Thank you for spending this time with me tonight. This has been The Sanctuary. You can find me on YouTube at Jennifer Chelsea and on Instagram at JenniferChelsea1. And if you'd like to support the podcast or explore my artwork, music, and acting, you can visit jenniferchelsea.com. Until next time, rest gently, sleep well, and I'll meet you here again soon.